is got into this whole idea that humans are programmable beings. And for the first 7 years, we don't really have any conscious filtering. So whatever comes in, like we absorb that, and that becomes actually part of our identity. So if our parents tell us we're not good enough, or if we get these limiting beliefs put in, we didn't really have an ability to sort through that. And when you go through that process, you realize that anything is possible. You really don't have an identity. Your identity can be whatever you want it to be, but your identity is largely shaped for most people, if you're not aware of it, by subconscious things that you didn't actually choose. And so as you go through this process, before you're 7, your brain waves are literally at the alpha state, which means, again, information just comes in. Now, right now, like we're having this conversation, we're in kind of the beta wave mode, and there are all kinds of different brain states that you can get into, and monks get into like gamma state, and there are all these kind of different brain states that you can get into. So what I realized is you can basically, through either meditation techniques or doing something called binaural beats, where you have one frequency in one ear, one in the other ear that's slightly off, and so the delta between the two, you actually train to that frequency. So you can actually get yourself into that alpha state. And then you can actually program yourself. So you can create like a mind movie of like, here are whatever it is, affirmations, but you can use a combination of sound and everything else. And so I started going through that process, doing kind of the meditation thing. And then my wife and I were kind of like, all right, we've been involved in a whole bunch of stuff, and we've been involved in these liberty groups. And I'm not going to say disparaging things about the liberty groups, but a lot of the stuff goes kind of the same way. There are a lot of like repeating patterns, and half of it now I think is they get infiltrated.